Me after getting a legendary Pokemon. My rival. Me. All my other Pokemon. Meanwhile, in an alternate timeline. Pokemon Platinum version. Pokemon Crystal version. How come you know all Pokemon names, moves, and abilities, but you're failing school? I don't know. That, I don't know. Ability, drought. Summons a sunny day on the field. Porygon. Daniel. Cool Porygon. The cooler Daniel. The evolution of Team Skull be like 9.9 years later. Why not visit Pokemon Scarlet and Pokemon Violet? We have duck, ham, bread, olives, salt, pepper, mushroom, sushi or fish, apples with drip, tea, peaches. Wait, I think I got the wrong list. I think this is my shopping list. Galarian Ponyta evolution. Still a better love story than Twilight. How to start a conversation with a girl. Hi, your team as a kid. How your younger sibling saw it. How your older sibling saw it. How your parents saw it. Fun fact. The female Johto gym leaders have strong Johto Pokemon as their aces, while the male gym leaders have Kantomons and or under-leveled, or underpowered aces. This is because girls rule and boys rule. Done sparse. Dude and sparse. Dude and sparse. Do. Pokemon Ruby version. Pokemon Sapphire version. Pokemon Emerald version. Pokemon if they use explosion in other games. Pokemon if they use explosion in Pokemon Mystery Dungeon. Minus 40 HP. Are you going to sleep? Yes I am. Now shut up. Why has Caitlyn physically aged in? Since Platinum in Gen 5 but Faulkner, Bunsey, Whitney, Jasmine, and Janine haven't. Me seeing Cramorant for the first time and bringing it to half health. Cramorant's trainer after having it use dive. Eat this. Corporate needs you to find the differences between this picture and this picture. They're the same picture. Me enjoying soup season with my friends. Pokemon Heart Gold. Pokemon Soul Silver. Me. I don't care if Y is better competitively. Give me my Fire Dragon type. My 8-year-old brain. Will you take the blue pill or the red pill? Pokemon Bulk version. Pokemon Right 2 version. Pokemon Right version. Pokemon Bulk 2 version. Pokemon Heart Gold and Soul Silver Johto Dex in a nutshell. Game Freak. Alright. Get lost, all of you. You're all out of the decks. Get out to hear you moochers. Game Freak. That's right. Keep moving. Game Freak. Except you stay. The Demon Gym Leader. Whitney. Buy some moo moo milk or get slaughtered by my cow. Have we met before? Champion Steven would like to battle me, who used to play Sapphire daily as a kid. One of these Pokemon doesn't have the lightning rod ability. Mecha Godzilla. Ground Rhino. Electric Mouse. Electric Bull. Anime Horse. 210 pounds. 95 kilograms. Real Horse. 1000 pounds. 454 kilograms. Oh boy, I sure do love being an inhabitant of Cinnabar Island. Wait, why is the volcano starting to rumble? Who are you? I am Steve. Me when someone says, aren't you too old to be watching Pokemon anime? ADHD trainers when they forgot to feed their Glameow. Hello Luffy from One Piece. Hello Breloom from Pokemon. Me, I can't wait to crack open a cold one. The Articuno on my team. Shout out to floating steel type Pokemon. Gotta be one of my favorite genders. Other Pokemon. I'm going to use a move to defeat my enemy. Electrode. Seaside is bad ace. Main reason I support emulation. Me watching shows like Avatar and Pokemon at an age older than the main characters, wondering if I'll ever get to go on a real adventure in my life. Your Pokemon when paralyzed. The opponent's Pokemon when paralyzed. Friend, why are you laughing? Me, Kyogre. Crewmate, there is one imposter among us. Old Pokemon villains. We have plans to duck. Shut up. New Pokemon villains. I don't like school. Please don't make me go. Pokemon be like. Go ahead and pet this giant shark raptor dragon. Lol, I wonder who the main character is. My mom listening to me cause she's cool as duck. Me explaining the lore of Pokemon. When shiny hunting gets the most votes for hangout plans. Remember when Bite was a child-friendly move? Me after my mom told me that Santa, the Easter Bunny, and the Tooth Fairy aren't real. Who would win? Legendary serpents, a weird bunny and a dirty donkey. Not dealt battle. Chris Redfield versus Garlum. When I wish Pokemon were real, I'll go somewhere with the most blizzards to reenact these touching moments. No, Patrick. Transformers 1 won't include Pokemon Easter egg as a tribute to Rachel Lillis. Me. Catching legendaries. 100 Ultra Balls. Gen 6 and 7 weren't peak. Gen 5 was. The main series finally went from 2D to 3D. Increased accessibility for competitive players who didn't want to mod their games. Pokemon Go caused another Pokemania. Both anime seasons were major improvements from the Gen 5 one. Included the tradition of battle gimmicks to make sure battles weren't bland. Was the beginning for many popular YouTubers in the Pokemon community. Instead of Ice Fang, why not call it Frostbite? That's actually much better. How did I not? Tragic loss. Pokemon's Rachel Lillis Ice at 46 as voice of Misty and Jessie, remembered by co-star for her extraordinary talent. The actress began her voice work back in 1997, but is best known for her contributions to Pokemon. We could always use more raw power, and Gen 1 has popular Pokemon, Charizard and Mewtwo. No. But they can really. No. R.I.P. Rachel Lillis, 1978 to 2024. We'll miss you, Lillis. We'll never forget you. Team Rocket is blasting off again. See. Nobody cares. Wario and will Luigi Ice by getting beat up by Lucario, Lopunny, Cinderace while filming them in the bathroom shower. Anyone feel bad for this scientist who can't own a fire type Pokemon? Why did Rachel Lillis had to die? She was so young and beautiful. She was in good health. We don't need any predictable scenes to make it more good. Axu cries and doesn't want to say goodbye. Pokemon school graduation. Older siblings after playing with their little cousins all day. Teaching us a lesson about not snow skiing, but they didn't include a fire type Pokemon to play a role. Snow skiing and the use of all snow skiing devices is prohibited in the cabin. Misty after hearing sad news. Rogue knows how Misty feels losing a loved one to answer. Batwoman weekend be like. What a awful weekend for women, from the Snow White backlash to Borderlands movie to the sad death of Rachel Lillis. What if Jessie sings I Remember? What if sings I Remember? When you lose in an argument. The Great Pokemon Hall of Fame. Fake sense of achievement for me. Welcome to the Hall of Fame. This is what would happen when the English-speaking Pokemon fans would blame Zombieland Saga Movie's lack of updates for killing off Rachel Lillis in real life due to answer. Rachel Lillis. James Carter Cathcart. If Zombieland Saga Movie won't be the sequel to the live-action Zombieland movies, James Carter Chamizopi Cathcart will die of answer like Rachel Lillis did. Guys literally only want one thing and it's ducking disgusting. Not so fun fact. Lenorzan had lost her niece to answer in 2021. And now the original voice of Misty and Jessie had died to answer. Fiction had become reality. R.I.P. Lenor's niece and Rachel Lillis. Hitsu. Ancient Sinnoh. I fear no man. But that thing. It scares me. Pokemon type prediction. Fairy type Poltergeist. Being grass or water types with super effective moves. Bulbasaur. Greninja. A shame that Bonnie never got to have a first crush. When are we going to get a natural disaster version of cast form? What happened to him? He watched Pheromone music video. You have just been Laurentist. Share this with a friend of yours and watch them get Laurentist. Imagine if Chris Chan would crash Rachel Lillis' funeral, then the DJ Khaled song All I Do Is Win would play in the background instead of Pokemon anime soundtrack. Irritating Pokemon fans being busy waiting for Pokemon Legends ZA in Rachel Lillis' honor if Chris Chan would trek on her coffin for real. There's a reason he's called Mewtwo. Gasps. Game over. Learning egg groups. Using Ditto. There are more Pokemon than Disney characters combined. There are over 1025 Pokemon, way more than every Disney character in Once Upon a Studio. Best gauntlet technology, since an Iron Tail couldn't destroy it. Thank you. No. Hoppy, you're like really knows you're blue. You are never too old to become an orphan. Isabella the Hatram. When you entered the wrong hotel in heaven. I'm once again asking for your help in Shadow Lugia raids. An insurance manager is the highest paying job in the Pokemon world. What made you choose your Pokemon? Their typings. Pokemon. Let's go Pikachu. Pokemon. Let's go Eevee. Pokemon crossovers. Is that a Pokemon? Some weird looking animal from a random franchise. They can be motorcycles now? He was the very best. Like no one ever was. A legend. A myth. A ghost wandering the wastes. The trainer with no name. Sword and Shield were rushed. They need to take time off before the next game. Please announce Sonori makes with the direct this week. Pokemon Go. Before. After. Oh look, a shiny Starly. How special. I bet you are going to catch that thing over me, aren't you, Butch? Pokemon train logic. In Pokemon trains, can don't explode from Pokemon attacks. You can't spell Pokemon without emo. Yes I can. Pokemon. I have no inspiration. Help me, my spirit Pokemon. Tada. Thank you spirit Pokemon. Pokemon Go. Real shut. Pokemon sleep. I sleep. Level over 9000. Loses to a starter Pokemon. I wish there were a thief Pokemon. I'd use that. Pokemon designers. When in doubt, stretch it out. Pringle and I playing Pokemon. This guy sat in chairs before it was cool. The Pokemon that would get you weird looks from others for saying they are your favorite starter pack. Krispy Kreme career unveils Pokemon donuts. Mystery Dungeon fans in the Direct. Now entering. Inevitable disappointment. Pokemon Direct. Mystery Dungeon fans. Pokemon Ranger logic. Don't worry, he won't hurt us. Look how high his friendship gauge is. Gauge of friendship. Perhaps seeing the plant will provide you with some much needed closure. But it's very dangerous. Although the radiation has cleared, there's something very strange about the Pokemon here. Mega level Pokemon. Watch out Digimon. Shut just got real. When Niantic remember Pokemon Go exist. Pokemon Go. After 10,000 years. I'm free. It's time to conquer Earth. Remember son. You're never too old for Pokemon. How I became everyone's best friend in the office. This looks like a duck in Pokemon battle. Wild encounter. Heal your Pokemon. Visit a Pokemon Center. Open 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Pokemon Center, always at your side. So in the Pokemon community people often shorten the names of the games like Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire equals Oris, Diamond and Pearl equals DP, Bulk and Right equals BW, and so on. So does that means that we are going to call Pokemon Sun and Moon equals Pokemon SM? Cause I don't wanna know what I'll find when I google that, ha ha ha. Probably a bunch of Gardevoirs and Lopunnies. It's a 75 million year old raptor nest. Off to Cinnabar Island. Pokemon players will know what happens next. Error. Soft locked in my gym, are we? The moment you realize Arbok is the luckiest Pokemon ever. Flex. I can only afford to take strong Pokemon. Hello. I'm here to pick up Pokemon X and Y. A wild Pokemon trainer wants to battle. You're in my line of sight. Now we must battle. Red got 244 winning. You win. Here, take my money, my Pokemon, my money, my life dreams, all gone. Hi, would you like to bat? I'm broke. Alright, did you guys give the demo a good scrubbing? We can't let those data miners leak the whole game again. Haha. Ha 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 ha. Yes sir, we've eliminated any possible traces of new Pokemon in the demo. We were thorough. Nothing but Pikachu. Hang in there, baby. Duck. When you're down to your least favorite Pokemon. Fairy type. Fairy type. What has the Pokemon team done this time? Pokemon Shuffle is fun and a big thing, but it's a huge pain in the ass. Pokemon Mums on Mother's Day. Pokemon Dads on Father's Day. Pokemon Moon. Pokemon Sun. How the duck is this possible? Is Voltorb a cue ball? No, but Voltorb likes to play billiards. Bear Grylls and the Amazon must have been playing Pokemon Go. When Pokemon gets to real. Sigh. I have today off from work, but it's like, just thinking about going back tomorrow. Just thinking about going back tomorrow is dogging me down. I feel so unmotivated. Without Pokemon, I'll be lonely and sad. A bunch of Diglett popped out of the ground. That was surprising. Breaking news. Diglett spotted in Diglett's cave. You don't say. They took our Pokemon. Pokemon fans. Female protagonists. Male protagonists. The four horsemen of why the F isn't this a Pokemon yet? Pokemon X and Y. Pokemon fans. Is that you? Pokemon fans. I've been waiting for you. X and Y. Pokemon Go. Before. After. Pokemon Go #1 fitness app. Me when I'm 80 in a retirement home, playing Pokemon Gen 24. Just put down what your favorite Pokemon, and its shiny reminder you of Pokemon. Cofagrigus. Normal. Shiny. Holy peep. New Pokemon species found. Wurple Wurple. Oh boy. Oh boy. This is my chance to name a new Pokemon. Wurple. Wurple. I will name it Betface. Wurple. Wurple. Whack. What's your name? Betface. Pokemon Company reveals Pokemon Sleep, a game about sleeping. Pikachu wants you to get a good night's rest. Scientist. You dare take research away from a scientist? Delicious. Finally, some good ducking food. The new ride system in Pokemon Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon looks amazing. It's the cartoon Pokemon Trainer Bits. Trainer Bits. A truly impossible question. Who is this? A. Director Clavel. B. Clive. C. Mr. Walksabout. D. Cassiopeia. Mop. Who is your favorite? Sweetie, I love you both equally. Me. It's you, and by a lot. Anime the Lane shares all the details of his evil plan with the protagonist in an epic monologue. Protagonist uses that information and defeats the villain. Anime the Lane. Woman tells police she was raped by a Pokemon Go character after she felt an assault and the virtual reality game detected the creature in her bedroom. Police say a young woman has lodged a formal complaint that she has been raped by a Pokemon. She told officers that she had been sexually assaulted by a giant Pokemon in her apartment in the Russian capital city of Moscow. The married woman, whose name has not been released, had reportedly been playing Pokemon Go before she fell asleep. She claimed that she woke up to find a huge Pokemon lying on top of her body and says it was raping her. What the duck is wrong with you people? I guess we should introduce a new dark type. We got Feint Attack, Bite and Crunch, Thief, Pursuit and Beat Up. So let me guess, your damage category must be, that's right, Special. Me does the entirety of Victory Road and the Path of Legends before aiding one Team Starbase. Team Star leaders eventually seeing me pull up to their bases with a team of level 70 plus Pokemon. Oh Neptune. Show me the bad guy in Generation 4. I said show me the bad guy in Generation 4. Haha. Did my Haunter turn into something else? Just kidding. I made it hold something that prevents it from evolving. Perfect. So the police and fire station are right next to my library, which is a Pokemon gym and Pokestop. The cops are blue team and the firefighters are red, and they are constantly fighting over the gym. I found out cause I was adding a Pokemon to the gym and some cops noticed me playing Pokemon, and they asked what team I was on, and I told them blue, and they were like damn, right, and told me about the situation. This is pure and good. 2K16 is getting better because of Pokemon. Beta Groudon. In 2012, Generation 3 concept art was exhibited at the Game On Expo in Brazil. The Pokemon exhibit revealed 5 early hone designs, including Beta Groudon. Final design, official release artwork by Ken Sugimori. Beta design, concept art recreation by Chronic. Me with an 8-jot brain. Man, I cannot wait to catch Mewtwo and cheese him with mud slapping Gastrodon. Mewtwo Psystrike. Mewtwo Psystrike. Also Mewtwo Resto Barry. It's been only 2 hours since the announcement of Graph AA, and I already know that this meme is oversaturated. Finally, a worthy opponent. Our battle will be legendary. Guys literally only want one thing and it's fucking disgusting. The newest Pokemon game will be an fully open world experience, including every single Pokemon so far, with lively explorable maps and stunning visuals, a hooking story with plenty of interesting non-player characters and side quests, challenging gym leaders and their unique gyms, a proper post-game with beloved additions from previous entries like the Battle Frontier, PWT, Pokathlon, and even more features you can be excited about.